So, what's up, beautiful people? Here we are, back at City Hall, Spy. You know, so I got some things I wanted to talk about. First of all, I'll expose another Freemason, satanic Nazi company that's a front for money laundering, obviously. If you go on the strip, this is the strip right here, you see? And go that way. A little bit up the street is a place called Atlantis. They sell towels, surfboards, t-shirts, whatever. It's like a big-ass Kroger for beach stuff. So, what I'm like looking at when I pass this store is it's called Atlantis. If you have not seen the film Legends of Atlantis, it is a 5-hour documentary made by Germans about Atlantis and about the Nazis and the New World Order and all of their shit. I strongly urge you to see it. Legend of Atlantis. You can find it on YouTube, the 5-hour version one. Maybe I'll put the link under this post. But anyway, the store Atlantis here in Spy, I noticed they have a Skull and Bones like towel on the left side of the building, okay? And then right next to the Skull and Bones, there's a Confederate flag hanging. And the building's called Atlantis. So from my knowledge, it's definitely more than likely a Nazi fucking Freemason Skull and Bones fucking company that is obviously used for money laundering. Because Spy is the perfect place to do that for these drug dealers. Let me tell you why. Because there's such an influx during this summer, like of 3 months of people, it's easy to say you made an outrageous amount of money and then cook your books that way. These stores don't make money on the off season. There's basically nobody here. I know everybody on the island I've heard are flipping out because they're wondering where all the Christmas people are that are like always come in every year around this time, and they're just not here. Well, maybe it was a lot of Freemasons and they're just fucking scared to come because, well, they should be. They're fucking done, and they pretty much got a fucking scope at their heads because they rape kids and women, and they're fucking pedophiles and Satanists. Bottom line. So, let me tell you about how things are going with me at my flat here on Spy. Last night, these motherfuckers really hit me hard with microwave weapons, so hard that my chest was hurting. I could not sleep. I felt nausea. I felt like I was going to throw up. So this is what they do to me every fucking place I go. So I got a dude living right above me that has an EEG machine. And trust me, I know the frequencies on how to fuck with this shit and how to shut it down. And every time I do, he must be on coke or something, because these Nazi motherfuckers get these young, dumb motherfuckers to come in, and they're coked up fuckheads, and they groove them. They tell them how to run the EEG machines and the microwave weapons and the Neo phones and all of that shit that is actually the technical shit to what the so-called Illuminati, Freemasons, Nazis use for mind control and brainwashing. So this is what they use on me to try to dumb me down, to try to make me forget things, to try to make me not remember what they did to me as a child, to try to not make me remember my experiences in France with the Legionnaires when the Rothschilds were actually trying to kill me, and I had to come back to America. But the fact of the matter is, we made it look like I had to come back to America because I actually came back here to shut the shit down that went down in my family, because my family are Nubian Moors and descendant of Nubian Moors, and they are the people who fight these fucking Nazis, because these Nazis are European. My descendants were on this land way before any fucking European came on this land before any fucking pilgrim or Spaniard set foot on this land. My people were here. And then they started mixing in with my people, which were the Blackfoot Nubian Moors, which were warring with the Cherokees and all the other Indians because they also migrated here. That's what the tribal wars was about. So then the Cherokees and all those other stupid fucks signed the treaties with these Europeans, and then these Europeans locked them up after they killed and enslaved the other tribes that they were warring with over the land that they had been. And so after they did that with the Spaniards and the Europeans, they turned around and put them in reservations and poisoned their blankets in water and just kill them off. This is history. But the fact of the matter is, not a fucking cop, not a goddamn Freemason lawyer or judge has any legal right or claim over me or to touch me. If they do, or even if they think about it, I have a legal right, well within my means, to take care of my business my way. Because my people are not bound by their European Nazi fucking laws, and they know it, and we can prove it. So this is why the CIA groomed Mexicans that they got hooked on drugs, that probably deal drugs for them too. Now they're grooming them to use microwave weapons against me at night to eventually kill me, because that's eventually what they do. The third stage of being exposed to microwave weapons is death. I will post my note all about microwave weapons and all the stuff that they cause your body to do, but the third stage is death. The CIA calls it a soft kill because you can't prove that they actually did it. So this is why I'm documenting it, talking about it, because they're consistently blasting my room, my bed with microwave weapons. Maybe they have some motherfucker that's living above me with a microwave weapon. They might have a HARP car. They might have somebody that lives across the street with a big-ass microwave weapon in their garage or their room and focused on my bedroom. There are ways to see it. There are radiometers that you can detect the beams. I know infrablue, infragreen, you can see the microwaves. And trust me, the rogues and the legionnaires that are with me well know each and every one of these motherfuckers that are doing this. But let me tell you, they're following you. They're tracking who you talk to so they can get all of you and put a bullet in you quick. That's what's going to happen to all of you. I'm not afraid to say it because the Rothschilds did try to kill me in Paris. Now, let me tell you why they tried to kill me in Paris. And this is for all you Nazi fucking bullshit Freemasons need to listen up. Now, do you know about the sacred stone that was buried in the Bastille by Solomon Rothschild? You know, the same Rothschild that did all the architecture and the masonry in the Bastille. The same stone that unlocks the treasure to the Templar's treasure. The same stone, the reason why Nicolas Cage's fucking mother has an apartment right overlooking the Bastille. Okay? That stone. I found that stone. I solved all the Freemasonry clues, the same clues that they spent millions and millions of dollars over the years for archaeologists and so-called Masons to solve these puzzles. I solved it in less than a week of being homeless. So after I dug up the stone, figured out where it was, guess what happened? The cops overlooking the Bastille, the police station overlooking the Bastille, they came and arrested me. Because the people at the Bastille, I think it's called Blue Oyster or Blue something, it's a Freemason restaurant, they came up and attacked me because I was showing everyone these stones. And these stones that I dug up. Now, if you don't know the history of the Bastille, before France, Paris, was even built, that place was a Nubian Moor fishing place. It was a fishing town, and that's where they would come. So I dug up many, many, many of my ancestors' rocks there. The Nubian Moors. This is why most French people, the original sovereign French, are short, curly hair, and they have dark skin and light eyes. Those are my descendants. So that is their property. So in actuality, with me finding these stones that were fossilized, and I will post the link of the stones, and make sure you look at the big stone in the video where I hold it up with the broken arm that I'm going to post under this video so you can see the stone. It's the really beautiful stone, and I say it's my favorite stone. That's the stone. So I found that stone, Nazi fucking Freemasons, the same stone that none of your brothers could find since the days of your bullshit pedophile Solomon. So if I know history, I fulfilled my blood right. So I came back here to Texas, where my grandfather's Nubian Moor sect is, to let them know what the fuck they did, because basically they took me to jail, beat me up, used the stone, opened the Templar's treasure, where they had been hoarding gold since only God knows how long, because basically it was a piggy bank where they would just drop the gold in. And I'll explain that later. I'll post the link where I explain the whole thing. Okay, I'm just not going to get into it right now. But this is what they did to me, and then after I started to expose what they did and tell the Rothschilds in Paris just to fuck off, you know? And I found the shit that they couldn't find, and I was the one that opened the door to the fucking Templar's treasure. So that gold that sits in the bottom of the Bastille, in the Bastile's keep, that is the keep of the fort that used to be there, that's my fucking money. And the Rothschilds know it, and I'm sitting on the streets in South Padre with very little money, having these fucking neo-Nazi, CIA, satanic fucking pedophiles fucking blast me with microwave weapons every goddamn night to try to kill me secretly. This is spy. So just to let you other fucking Freemason satanic fucks know, that's what's up. There ain't nothing in this world that can fucking help you. Because when I get my money, because the Legionnaires know, and you know how many fucking MI5, MI6, and also Nazi French intelligence got killed in Paris. That shit was off the fucking chain. And you know how accurate I am when it comes to sniffing out your bitches. That's why they don't send their highly trained ops around me, because I will get them killed. I'm going to be honest about it. So, anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. This is a spy update. And to the motherfuckers blasting me with microwave weapons, parking near my home, renting apartments in the same condominium complex as me, motherfuckers, you're all dead. Bottom line is, you point a microwave weapon at me, that is like pointing a bullet at me. Bottom line, I'm a fucking Nubian Moor. Original Hebrew, not some faggot Ashkenazi, fake-ass Jew, motherfucker. I know what I am. So this is what you're aiming your microwave weapons at, because I'm exposing your Nazi, pedophile, satanic shit, because so many of you came and bought all this property in South Padre Island, and you use it for fucking money laundering. It ain't that hard to fucking see. I mean, it's pretty easy. Dead season, no money made, and then a huge influx of people. You can add 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 grand on and say, yeah, I made that, and cook the books. And there you go. Some more clean Freemason money to fucking clean, because they make all this fucking money off smuggling women and kids, raping children, doing all these satanic rituals. And then when people like me expose it and post stuff, they get their shills to write comments about, oh, my grandfather was a 33rd degree Freemason and he wasn't like that, and he was a good man. Well, excuse me, do you know what happened to the Knights Templars when it came out that they were fucking homosexuals and Satanists? They were hunted down and burned at the fucking stake. So you think your grandfather is going to tell you, yeah, grandson, I participated in satanic rituals where we had to rape little kids and sacrifice little kids, and we don't give a shit about women, we just use them as breeders. That's why you're here. You think your fucking Freemason grandfather's going to tell you the truth about that 666 neo-Nazi satanic Jesuit Luciferian shit? Hell no. So please, don't post your bullshit on my post, fucking dead Freemasons. That's how it is. NWO, you're fucking done. And for the motherfuckers blasting me with microwave weapons, well, gee, you're stupid. You know, we know about your friends, your family, every fucking person you talk to. What do you think this is about? So welcome to SPY. Welcome to South Padre. It is just a huge fucking money laundering operation for the Freemasons. And I just exposed how they do it and how they use the Hispanic people to, you know, deal drugs and to do whatever the fuck they want. It's a SPY. You know? And so when the season kicks back up, and it's easy to cook the books and say you made like 20, 30, 40, 50 grand and to wash some Gulf Cartel cocaine or heroin money. Perfect, isn't it? So anyway, walk in the light, stay blessed, and if a motherfucker comes at you with bullshit, fucking slap him in the face and say, get out my way. Peace.